Confense Man Diesel with Marshall McLennan. And in this short video, we're quickly going to review how the supply chain issues that we're seeing and experiencing could affect your property insurance coverage. So during this pandemic, it seems like there's been a shortage of everything from raw materials to products to even labor itself. And because of that, the cost of items have fluctuated. I mean, we've seen the cost of lumber go as high as 200% and then drop back down to where it was pre-pandemic. So, and even though the cost of lumber has dropped, other building materials have increased, leading still to an increased cost of construction. So, for example, steel mill products have increased in cost by 80%. 80%. That caught me off guard. But also, copper and asphalt, they've all increased over 30% from last year. And I just read an article in the Wall Street Journal that states there's a shortage of windows and doors. So windows and doors are even hard to come by now. So not only may it cost more to rebuild or repair your property after a loss, but it could take longer to do so because of supply chain shortages. And because of this, it's important that you ask yourself two questions when assessing your property coverage. Number one, the first one is, does my property limit reflect the increased cost of construction? Because what your limit may have been 2 years ago, last year, or 3 years may not apply now. You have to reassess that, reevaluate. Does my current limit take into account the increased cost of construction that we're seeing? But number two, the second question is, does my loss of income coverage take into account the supply chain issues that we're seeing? Most insurance policies provide you a loss of income for 12 months if you can't operate out of your property or your facility. But because of the supply chain issues, it is taking longer than a year to repair or replace property and then get you back into your property. So you want to make sure that your loss of income coverage goes longer than a year, or at least take into account this supply chain issues that we're experiencing. If you have any questions or insights on how your policy will respond given supply chain issues that we're seeing, or how to respond given the increased cost of construction that we're seeing, do not hesitate to send me a message or leave a comment below. And stay safe.